What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? So, today I wanted to go over, my crypto list. Sorry, guys, I was having some technical difficulties. My computer just decided to, shut down on me. So, there's nothing I could do about that. But, yeah, we're back. And it's funny, I was just watching a little Instagram skit about a guy who, the computer, when he woke up, said, "Hey, you left me on all night again," and he's like, "Yeah, boot up the Black Ops 6 full specs while I'm doing some stuff in the background." He's like, "Keep it working, you're a slave." He doesn't give a shit. He's like, "There's a reason why I invested all this money into you. I'm gonna be working you hard, computer." So it was just so funny, and then it's so relatable because this morning here I go pumping up starting the live stream up, the music, opening up a bunch of different, I don't know, websites, and my computer basically just said, "Nah, I'm getting too old for this." So, yeah, good stuff, funny stuff. So, here is the first coin to the list. And this is going to be the monster, the cream of the crop. Of course, I had to start with the best, and that is going to be PEPE. I am not like these fancy YouTubers that have some graph and list made for you guys, all fancy, Photoshop and whatever. No, I just have them right here. We have them all pulled up for you guys, okay, in the different windows, and we're gonna go over them just briefly. I'm not even gonna touch them in super deep detail. I'm just gonna give them to you guys, and then you guys can go and do your research and find out about them for yourselves if you like them or not. I'm not here to try and convince you, right? I believe what I believe. If you've seen my success and you've seen what I've done, then maybe you might want to go and look at the coins that I'm talking about and I'm investing my money into, right? That's all I gotta say. So, not financial advice, like I always say, and I did in the last video too. I have a disclaimer in my YouTube channel and also, oops, wrong one. In my YouTube channel and then also on my Twitter account. Anybody and everybody can go see it in the view more section right here. Disclaimer, go ahead and read that if you would like. Pause the stream or video later on. Do what you gotta do. Anyways, so off to the first one is PEPE. Okay, this is OX69. This is the PEPE that was birthed and came around the time of the bear market just recently, okay, that we came out of. And PEPE did amazing things, ridiculous things. It's completely groundbreaking. It is the next Dogecoin for this cycle that whales are picking and everybody's picking. We all want, it's exactly like Pepe says, right? The dogs had their day. Now it is time for Pepe to take reign, right? So Pepe is the #1 internet meme, and it only makes sense and it is only right that he is the #1 meme, right? And so we have a chance as investors to actually get in to something like Pepe, the next Dogecoin, the next Bitcoin, right? At a very early stage, right? Only a 10 billion market cap. When I was talking about it to my investors, my friends, my family, the YouTube channel, on Twitter, you can go and check. I was bringing it to you guys at 450 million market cap. That's when I was buying it. And now look where we're at. 10 billion plus market cap. Buying at 450 million market cap was a great deal. And seeing that we've already hit 10 billion and then we're going to go on to reach heights of 50 billion, 100 billion, so on and so forth into the future. The sky is the limit for Pepe. There's no reason why it can't trail and follow along with Bitcoin, right? Forever. So it's pretty dang amazing. It is the people's token, and that's very much how people look at Bitcoin as well. And so they have a very strong correlation. People say that Pepe is your bet on Bitcoin on Ethereum, right? If you want to bet, if you want to invest on something like Bitcoin on Ethereum, Pepe is your man. So very, very cool. It's gonna be big, guys. I've been telling everyone I can. Even when I'm doing deliveries for DoorDash, when I go, I actually just recently went to this because I'm in Dallas, right? So I did a delivery out to a guy in Dallas at this really, really big, rich. They have really the nicest apartment buildings and condos that you can get in the world. Some of them here in Dallas, right? And so there's millionaires, billionaires, there's famous people staying at these places. I talked to one of the chauffeurs, all dressed up, all nice. He's probably I started telling him about Pepe. I said, bro, just get some Pepe. I'm sure you've blown more money, $1,000 on other stupid stuff. You could risk $1,000 on Pepe. You got Robinhood? Yeah, I have Robinhood. Cool. Then you already have access to Pepe, right? So I told him, and as I'm walking out, he's following me. He's continuing to talk to me now. He's interested. I showed him my portfolio to get him reeled in, right? Because I showed him the gains, and then he's like, who the fuck is this? And maybe he has something. Maybe he's telling me something here. So then I start telling him, as we're walking out, I tell him, here, just get my Twitter. He takes a picture of my Twitter. He can hit me up whenever. But what he said was, hey, I know some people up there with a lot of money that might want to hear about this. When I heard that, I was like, take a picture of my Twitter. You don't have to contact me. You don't have to do anything. If you just want to follow along and see what I'm about, go ahead and do that. Contact me whenever you want to, whenever you're ready. And you just leave it at that. That's networking. That is how you grow for Pepe, for FEFE, for any meme coin or community that you're building. Word of mouth is how you build. And look at me doing DoorDash might be one of the most valuable ways for me to get access to some of the most rich and powerful in my area or the world, right? Dallas. So it's pretty insane. That was a pretty insane little experience right there. Cause the guy that he was talking to, by the way, after he got done talking to me, he's like, hey, I gotta go. After he got my picture, he's like, hey, I gotta go run over to this guy. And he was in a Bentley. He was sitting in a Bentley. He kind of looked like a Russian mob boss or something. Bro. Anyways, so yeah, the most memeable meme coin in existence, Pepe. This one is one I feel safe telling everybody about. It's already on Coinbase, as you can see, Binance, Robinhood. It's on all the major exchanges. This is going to be one that you don't have to worry about. You can just throw your money in and watch it grind. It's not going anywhere. It is the next Dogecoin. I don't even want to say Dogecoin. It's the next one to surpass Dogecoin, a lot of people feel, and be the number one. And it is what they say the Dogecoin of this cycle, right? It's the chosen one of this cycle. So very, very crazy. So next on my list, and a lot of people say Pepe was the one that started this bull run and the meme coin meta for this cycle, which is very true, and it is true. So moving on to the next one, FEFE. Now, this is a meme coin that has a lot of deep-rooted connection to Pepe in the fact that Matt Fury, the creator of Pepe, actually created FEFE, the character, and he's in a book called Mind Viscosity, made by Matt Fury. And you can see it directly on Matt Fury's website. Actually, you can go over here. You see it's mattfury.com. He's got some of his artwork. And then you can see over here to the left, art, merch booth, fan club, Mind Viscosity, and the Night Riders. Okay? You click on Mind Viscosity, and it's just beautiful, right? It's The fact that it's on his website is huge, along with Knight Riders. And then it gives you this description, shows you a picture of the book. You can buy it over here, you guys, okay? So Fury's cheerful anthropomorphic comics character Pepe the Frog became a meme that was appropriated by hate groups, as seen in the documentary Feels Good Man, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. Fury's recent paintings reflect this experience. So the experience reflecting Pepe the Frog being appropriated by hate groups, becoming a meme, right? That's huge. So this book is representational surrealism of Pepe the Frog becoming a meme on the internet. So that means FEFE the Frog coming from this book is exactly that. Representational surrealism of Pepe the Frog becoming an internet meme. That's huge. And he's literally legitimately the third frog from the book. You can take a look at the picture here. Let me see if I can find it right away. Where is it? Let me find it over here. If I can find it. We have many pictures. We have the pictures posted all over Twitter and everything. Let's see. It might be in here. Well, I can find it. I can find it later. I just don't want to waste too much time right now. I wasn't prepared and had that pulled up. But anyways, a lot of you know about it already. There's a page, there's 2 pages, which is basically the story, part of the story within this book. And FEFE is right in the front, and many scenes of the book in the front of it, right? And so that is the main frog character of this book, which is representational surrealism of Pepe the Frog becoming a meme that was appropriated by hate groups, right? And that's Fury's recent paintings reflecting this. The recent paintings are this book with FEFE in it, FEFE being one of them. So you can see how legendary this narrative is and how it ties back into actually Pepe the legendary meme, all while FEFE is a original one-of-one character that isn't a derivative of Pepe. He's his own original character made by Matt Fury from a original book. So it's a pretty big deal, and people are finding this, and that's why FEFE has been able to do so good compared to a lot of other meme coins. The reason why it has such great volume consistently at all times, if you take a look, Ascend EX, an exchange listing that the community paid for, raised 10 grand to get, 141,000 in volume. Uniswap, 44,000. A community member put this together, a V3 Uniswap, very cool. Bilixi, they listed us at themselves, okay, 61,000 in volume, and then Grove X, 46,000. So altogether, what, you got 179 plus 279, let's say. So yeah, like 279,000 in volume. That's very, very healthy and good, especially for a 4 million market cap coin, which is what FEFE is currently right now. So you can't beat that. Consistently, like, FEFE has always had good volume. If you take a look, yeah, this is it all time. So if you look, it's not recorded since it's been alive, but it's been recorded for a good amount of time. And you can see 800K volume, 1 million in volume, you know, all these days. It's always staying with consistent volume. There was never a day that it was dead. Never. You know, I've seen a lot of coins where they lose attention and they lose traction and volume is down or dies or almost non-existent. FEFE has never ever, literally ever since FEFE has been alive, it's always had attention and always had volume. It's always become to bank on and hold a shitload of my investment in, and for a very long time. This is going to be a multi-cycle play for me, because being invested this early to a multi-cycle leg. PEPE, I would say, is the one. There's no better play in this. PEPE, I would say, is the one. There's no better play in this world than if you were buying PEPE at these levels, you know, 4 million. Before I move on, let me give an update of the DEX tools. We got the Twitter name, the Twitter handle at FEFE ERC. We also, I'm very, very proud of this and stoked. We were able to go ahead, very, very proud of this and stoked. We were able to go ahead and get all of our social media names saved as FEFE Coin ERC across Twitter, across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, all of them, right? And so we have the same name across everything, which is really good for marketing, especially for normies looking up our name. They're going to type in FEFE Coin. Well, FEFE Coin ERC will be the first thing or one of the first ones that pops up. So it's super cool. And then once people get to know, oh, FEFE Coin ERC, then when they type that in for whatever, you know, the website, for example, when they know the name is FEFE Coin ERC, they might just test, oh, FEFE, www.FEFE Coin ERC. Oh yeah, it works, boom. So we have everything across the board, FEFE Coin ERC. So you love to see it. And then when you come on here to Dex Screener, because we waited to update Dex Screener, we were able to get all of them. You know, the Instagram, here it is, FEFE Coin ERC with our Instagram here. And you guys can see, let me see here. Account, yeah. So we're starting to pick up engagement. And that's why I'm building all of these different accounts, because if this is going to be a long-term game, which it is, and this is going to be a top tier coin, the highest quality, we're going to have it on every single platform. We're going to be building every single platform consistently for years and years. So where do you think a coin that is basically, a coin is like a celebrity, especially once it starts to get bigger. So where do you think a celebrity's accounts are going to be 3 years from now? You know, the Instagram should be pretty big. The Twitter should be pretty big. And it's going to be cool, because over time, with consistency, it's going to get massive. And you know, that's the Instagram. We got the YouTube, TikTok, Linktree. We got our centralized exchange right here. Facebook, Threads, Twitter, Telegram. So the website, everything is right here. So it's super cool. I don't see very many projects that have all these listed here. So what else? We also have a new artist that is working with us, and he is really, really good. Cream of the crop artist. He made a bunch of stuff for us that we're going to be releasing every day, every day. And then our 3D artist, which we're also dropping our 3D video right after this live stream. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, he's going to continue making that. And we have a group of Chads that have been investing and donating to fund this artwork and the 3D work. So if you want to be one of those Chads, go ahead and send me a DM on, you know, whatever it is, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you're on, okay? And yeah, if you want to be part of that group and help us get things done, Awesome. Just reach out to me. So that is FEFE. Absolutely love it. Check out the Twitter. Go ahead and follow us if you guys don't mind. You know, a little bit less than 1 million in volume. A very supply for the rest of this bull run for you. So it's on a tier 1 exchange. 30 million market cap. It's on a tier 1 exchange. 30 million market cap. And it's a decentralized exchange. So it's something that people are going to utilize and use. And the Fox Shapeshift token utilize and use. And the Fox Shapeshift token is used 100,000 Fox tokens. They are based out of Liechtenstein, which which therefore kind of saved them the drummer with the law in 30 million market cap. Coinbase. I think this is an absolute. I know that it's good tech and 30, 40, possibly $50 this bull run, because the circulating supply is only 98 million. And this is actually no, total supply is 186 million. But I believe from what I last checked, the total supply is circulating. I'd have to check with that, because this is not giving me up to date. You know, it looks like there's just not things up to date here, but it doesn't matter, dude. He doesn't care about coin market cap. This guy is a tech wizard. Robert Mao, okay, is the one behind this coin. And as you can see, it was dead for years. It was dead for years. But guess what? He finished the project right around this time. And bam, that's what happens. When you got someone who's working and they finish the product and the product is good, here's the money. So anyone that believed in Robert and what he was building, they got paid handsomely. And that's what it's all about, in being like a seed investor, you know? So I like ArcBlock a lot. I think that's definitely one that people should take a look at. We can go over here to the TikTok. See, build for the future, dApps, blockchains, cryptos, and AI made easy. Empower developers, Web3, and AI revolution. So the releases and announcements ArcBlock will be unveiling over the next 60 days will be monumental. Major partnership announcements. Wow, awesome. ArcSphere official release, groundbreaking DID wallet updates, complete integration of DID spaces, and more. It's time. This is decentralized ID. So pretty exciting stuff coming along. And I'm stoked to see what announcement or what partnerships ArcBlock is going to be having.
Probably the biggest of all in terms of numbers, outside of like gaming. Listen, the one that I think is probably the biggest of all in terms of numbers, outside of like gaming and stuff we all know about, it's ID. It's digital ID and proof of AI, proof of humanity. It's this idea that you're saying of the security truth layer of blockchain is going to become, it's very, very important. Now, I know WorldCoin are doing it. I met another group recently doing it, but
Ledger is working on something also.
That's right. Ledger's got this as one of their big ideas. I think that's wildly underpriced, because
how are we going to monetize that? I mean, how?
It's just,
we're markets guys, right? Like it's so much easier.
So you can see how ArcBlock, they're already positioned for the future. This is the future tech. That's why you see this coin go from pennies to $5. This is not a joke. This is no joke. This coin, I really truly believe, can go to, $50, possibly higher, from where we are now. And so, yeah, it may look a little expensive, but if we're going to $50, $100, then $1.73 is really not that expensive, and it's on a discount right now. So, and you can see we are starting to build back up. Let me go back over here. See, it came down here. We're coming back up now. So do not miss Arc Block ABT. This is a monster sleeping. And because, see, I'm not a guy with a lot of money starting off. But because I threw some money into Arc Block at an early stage, doing my research for years, buying these coins in the bear market, I'm reaping the benefits. And now that bag is a big boy's bag. And that will multiply from this point to that $50 range, right? And then that bag will be a massive bag, right? And that's how you take a little bit of money and you turn it into a lot of money. And that's what you got to do if you're someone that's coming up from the bottom, like me. You know, you got to long-term invest. You got to do your research, and you got to let your little bit of money appreciate into a lot of money. You know, finding those good altcoins, those good companies in crypto is possible at a very, very low valuation that is going to appreciate and bring you wealth, you know? So ArcBlock is definitely one of them. And you can see their Twitter account. They're getting very good engagement now. You know, hundreds of likes. You know, they're memeing. Point of view, angels cheering you on as you build your first dApp with engine, ArcBlock's AI and apps engine. You know, they're getting good engagement. It's going to happen, guys. It's already happening for ArcBlock. Freedom is spelled ArcBlock. You know, so definitely check this one out, guys. You can't say enough about ArcBlock. It's the next Apple of crypto. Okay, here's their website. It just looks professional as hell. NFT Studio, Engine, Creator Studio. There's just everything you need to be a builder is right here. So definitely get familiar with this because you might be ahead of the curve on everyone. If you're a software developer, if you're a whatever, a programmer, you're a dev, right? You might want to be stacking ArcBlock before it gets big because you're gonna be paying for this shit in ArcBlock. And if you have it early, then you're gonna have a shit ton of free ArcBlock money to do your programming, to pay for your things on ArcBlock. Because what does this use? What does ArcBlock use as a payment system and, you know, to do all the functions for this whole ecosystem and building? It uses ArcBlock ABT. Okay? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And ArcBlock is on Coinbase. Okay? Coinbase exchange. Yes, it is on a #1 exchange in the United States. And it's on Gate. It's on LCX exchange. That's very, very cool over there in Liechtenstein. So that's a big deal. You know, Liechtenstein has a lot of big money. Liechtenstein is the second largest GDP country in the world, and they are neighbors to Switzerland and have great ties to Switzerland, and they use the Swiss franc as their currency. So, you know, being that they are on the Liechtenstein exchange and that they are probably talking to Liechtenstein, the CEO, and might even have connections with them, that's freaking sick. Because these guys are builders. They're building stuff like this. And you know who might be interested in investing in companies like this with size? People with money that might be storing their money in places like, you know, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, places that have major GDPs where money is. So it's just good to see. Anyways, that's ArcBlock. Do your research on that. moving on to Polyswarm. So Polyswarm NCT, I know a little less about this one. That's why I have it moved down on the list. I'm just gonna briefly go over it. It's basically like a cybersecurity. People, by running some kind of node or doing some kind of cybersecurity thing, can get rewards for clearing and verifying that things are safe, and then they get rewarded in NCT tokens. And there is not a very large supply, only 1.88 billion. Oh yeah, this was the token that the full circulating supply is circulating already. So there is no more dilution going to happen with NCT Polyswarm, which is very, very bullish, especially coming into the bull run, being that it's on Coinbase, yes, and it's only a 45 million market cap, and it's on Ethereum. And we all know what the fuck's gonna happen soon with Ethereum when liquidity on stables comes pouring in after Ethereum breaks all-time highs, and you know, the whole altcoin season starts and all that shebang when Bitcoin loses dominance and whatnot. So yeah, I think this is just another one that you can kind of, you know, it's a good banger, possibly. You know, it's undervalued. I feel like it's a real product. People are already using it. It's on Coinbase. You know, it's fully circulating supply. So you know, I feel like it's one you could easily take a bet on. I threw about what was it? I think I threw like $2,000 at this. To be honest, I just threw $2,000 at it. We will see what happens with this. You know, but I have high hopes for it. It's on Ethereum, like I said. It's on Coinbase. It's a cybersecurity thing. So, hey, people seem bullish, 93%. So yeah, do your research on it. Check it out. It's very cheap. So that's why I don't see very much risk to it coming into this bull run. Just don't hold it forever. Don't hold it for, you know. I'm going to be selling this thing completely out when I'm getting out of the market, you know, but I'm going to be DCAing out of all my plays, you know, so it's not like I'm going to be just exiting all at once, but that's, you know, not really a worry. It's on Coinbase. There's probably going to be insane volume, and there's going to be a lot going on with this coin. I think most likely when altcoin season starts, you know, and all the coins start pumping. But this one is just positioned perfectly. It has a working product. It has a use case for its token. It's cheap. Circulating supply is fully, you know, circulating. It's not even that big of a circulating supply either. So anything over 2 billion, you're already going to have $1 per token, and it's on a lot of good exchanges. So yeah, I like it. And it's on Ethereum. So the next one we have is Pangolin PNG. I like this one a lot. I bought this one at 8.5 cents. Heard it from Crypto John. He talked about it. I bought it right away. So just because you know, I was looking for some exposure to Avalanche, and this is a DEX just like Fox Shapeshift, but over on Avalanche. So this is going to be, I guess, the native, like the most popular DEX over on Avalanche. And Avalanche is supposed to be having a very hype and big bull run due to the crypto narrative this cycle. So, you know, there is separate narratives, you know, like gaming, AI, memes. So in the gaming narrative, I think this is going to be a good, safe play because it's a decentralized exchange, and you know, exchanges are just needed in crypto kind of as the bread and butter. So it's a safer bet, and at the same time, it's only a 78 million, you know, market cap token. So it's still very cheap, very undervalued, and you can get in on something that is going to grow, I think, by a shitload and going to be needed coming into this bull run, especially during the, you know, the gaming, I guess you could say, push. But yeah, their volume's up right now. Let's see here, 78 million. I think they are almost fully circulating, so that's good. Only in a little bit more, and they'll have a fully circulating supply. They are listed also on Coinbase. So, like I said, I'm trying to bring you guys coins that pretty much everyone can buy and are still straight up bangers, like straight up micro cap bangers. Like you're gonna make meme coin money off of coins straight up off of Coinbase. The only coin that I'm bringing to you guys that isn't on Coinbase is FEFE. And I will teach you guys, I can help you guys buy that if you need to, just DM me or whatever. I've done videos on how to buy FEFE as well. But I can do another video on that. You got to use a decentralized exchange like Uniswap. You got to use, I guess like a hot wallet or a decentralized wallet, right? Coinbase wallet, MetaMask, something like that, and you can buy FEFE. But that's going to be the only one that's not on Coinbase. Actually, every single one of these coins that I'm listing here, they're not only on a tier 1 exchange, they're on Coinbase. So if you have Coinbase, you have access to these coins. And PEPE, the number 1 coin that I suggested that I think is the safest bet, is on Robinhood as well. So even if you don't have Coinbase or you can't get on Coinbase, you can buy it on Robinhood. Pretty dang good. And the beautiful thing about PEPE is I think it's going to be one of the best performers with the least amount of risk. But Pangolin PNG, only a 78 million market cap. I think this one could easily go to a couple billion, where you're going to have $8, $20, $25. I think no problem with Pangolin PNG when Avalanche starts rolling, especially if this DEX pops off and is popular. Who knows how big it can get? The sky's the limit. But it's on Coinbase, Mexi, Gate. So this is one I think that can have a lot of potential. Do not sleep on Pangolin PNG if you want some exposure to Avalanche Chain. On Coinbase, you don't even have to go on Avalanche Chain. Just go straight on Coinbase. You're good to go. So yeah, that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. That is my list. I hope you guys like it. There's reasons why I think this list is going to do very good. All of them are listed on Coinbase. FEFE being tied to PEPE, and just seeing what it's done, I think is also grand slam. And so that is why I think this list of coins is going to do absolutely amazing, along with all the other reasons that I brought up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to end this here. Probably go get something to eat, drink a Monster or something, and I'll see you guys in Telegram and be raiding with y'all. I love you guys. Enjoy this little bit of music jazz as we end the show, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay up.